Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where I talk about comic books, guns, and anything fun. Today I am going to actually but combine all three of those subjects together. One of them just being a little bit informational, the second one got a little thing to show you that's here in my hand, and the last one being the comic books, basically the comic haul that I got at the beginning of this month. So, first off, I'm going to talk about the gun world. Recently here in California, a judge has ruled that the ban on high capacity magazines is unconstitutional. So they've gotten rid of that. So now, here in California, where we only used to be able to have 10 round magazines, can have 15 round magazines, 30 round magazines. I think higher 60 round, 100 rounds magazine drums. I'd really like to get one of those for my AK. So, that being said, I actually just purchased from a friend in Colorado a Glock 22. He's including the two 10 round magazines that it came with, plus two 15 round magazines. Yeah, awesome. And it's going to be completely legal. My 30 round magazines that I purchased for my AK when I was in Vegas, I had to put blocks in there to reduce them down to 10 rounds. Took those out. Now I can have 30 rounds to shoot with. Win-win. All right. Anyway, next thing about this is going to be the fun stuff. Anybody who's into science, chemistry, melting stuff, whatever. Bismuth. Bismuth is an element. I won't get into too much detail about it. You can look it up on Google, BISMUTH, bismuth. It's got a very low melting point, so you can melt this stuff right on your stovetop, and it makes, once it starts to cool, it'll start to form these beautiful crystals. Now, you have to watch it, and when you start to see some form underneath the surface, you'll be able to tell on the top. You start to pull them out and you'll have these beautiful crystals. Now, here's one right here. I don't know how well you can see that. I'm trying to put it as close as possible. The other cool thing is these things rapidly oxidize once they start cooling, so they'll have these beautiful gold colors, blue colors. I've seen green. I've basically seen the rainbow on these things. So if you can see that really good, I mean, these things are freaking awesome. I'm going to be making some more of them because I've purchased 6 pounds. You can buy about like 5 pounds for about $50. So, about 20 to 25 per pound, depending on who you get it from. eBay's got some good sites. Just make sure that when you're buying it, you get 99.9% pure. Okay. More information about this metal. It is found in Pepto-Bismol. If you read the back of a Pepto-Bismol bottle, if you got some in your refrigerator, your cupboard, go grab it and read it. Bismuth is in there. That's what this stuff is. Just very little amounts of it. There's actually a video on YouTube, I don't remember the link, but a guy takes a bunch of, the tablets of Pepto-Bismol, chemically breaks it down and gets the bismuth out and makes these little bismuth crystals. That's too much work for me, really. Just buy the stuff. 1 pound will get you probably about the same size crystal as this. And you can get some really big crystals depending on how much you actually buy. All right, now, enough of that. Last thing, comic book haul. This first one is more of a book, but hey, what are comics? They're books anyway. This one we bought from a friend here in town. It came from the library. It's obviously you can see it's pretty big. It pretty much covers almost half my body. Old school Wonder Woman. So picked this up for a really nice price from a guy out here who used to work at one of the comic book stores. He's retired, he can't work no more, but he's got a crap load of comic boxes, old stuff. He has some of the 90s Avengers and Thanos stuff. Whew. I also purchased my Amazing Spider-Man number 361 from him. And he has more of them. He had about like 15, I want to say 15, probably less, I'm probably over exaggerating, copies of that one. Each listed at $110. That's how much they've gone up. You can look on eBay and see that the price of Amazing Spider-Man 361 is actually about $125 raw, not graded. So anyway, on to some more comics. First up, Wonder Woman 65. Now I got these for my daughter so she can start reading them. That bigger book, the Wonder Woman, that was for her too. So there's that one. Also came in at the same time, Wonder Woman 66. Excuse me. Number 1 of Star Wars Darth Vader's Dark Visions. That's a cool cover right there. I really like that. I don't know what he's riding. We'll just say it's a space horse. Really freaking cool. All right. Next up is Venom number 11. Nice artwork there too. This next one is Venom number 12. I kind of like how the guy that's next to him looks more like an alien from the movie Aliens, or Alien vs. Predator, than he does anything else. Looks like a freaking one of those aliens. Pretty cool. Next up, and quite honestly, I don't know why I'm still getting these, but I am, and I'll probably just leave it on there, see how long the run goes. I haven't even started reading them, and we're already into number 29 of Batman Beyond. Cool cover there. Got old school Batman, or Bruce Wayne, I should say, Robin. Next up is Amazing Spider-Man number 16. This is starting, I guess, the Road to Hunted. I forgot that guy's name. I want to say Primal, but that's wrong. But I'll figure that out later. All right, this one is number 16 HU, Hunted as well. I don't know if the HU just stands for Hunted, why they did that, no reason. But there you go, like the Black Cat on there. I always liked her as a character. All right, this one is number 17, Hunted number 1. So I guess officially Hunted starts here. So, cool cover as well. Now, back to that first one of Wonder Woman I showed you. The same guy. I went to trying to look for Spider-Man number 300. Unfortunately, he no longer had it. Instead, what I ended up picking up, and this is a good find too, Amazing Spider-Man number 299. Sorry, I almost said 29, so it kind of sounded weird. So Spider-Man 299. That's a cool cover. One right before 300, so one day I will get 300 and start collecting up from there. Well guys, that is all. A little bit longer video I think than some of my other ones. Some extra information for you in there. So if some of you just watch my comics, you got some gun information and some fun information, scientific stuff. Really look into that business stuff. It's really cool. It's fun to mess with. Just be very careful because it is molten metal you're playing with. Wear heat gloves when you're handling it. Glass is recommended, well ventilated area. Even though it's a pretty safe metal to work with, still metal fumes can be formed, and that's not really healthy to breathe in. So if you're going to get into it, if you're going to check it out, just make sure you're safe. All right, thanks a lot guys. See you next time.